Hello.
Hi, guys.
Welcome. So, obviously we won't talk about it too much. Obviously we are on my Instagram today doing the live because Jen's account got hacked. We are working to resolve that. Fingers crossed, following all the steps. But until then, here we are. So,
Yes.
welcome to the live.
If you get a message from me, it's not me.
It's not her.
Don't send me money.
Not right now. Yeah, don't. She will never ask you for money or crypto or anything like that.
That's
Just
right.
ignore that. Don't give your bank account. Anyway, not that any of you would, I suppose, but they'll certainly try. Okay, so today we are talking about goals. This goes right in line with our theme for the month, goal planning. And we are going to be having that masterclass, that free masterclass on goal planning on Tuesday, October 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to sign up for that. There's a link in my bio that you can sign up on since we can't get to Jen's right now. But also direct message me, email us if you need that link. We'll get it to you somehow. So don't worry about that. So today we're talking about real goals versus stated goals. Yes?
Yes.
All right. What's that going to mean?
Yeah. We're just going to touch on it today. We're going to talk about more on Tuesday night. And that's this Tuesday coming up.
Yes,
so
that's right.
Friday, the next Tuesday. At 6 p.m. So please go ahead and get signed up for that. I think it's really timely. So a couple of things. Happy New Year tomorrow.
Yeah.
For entrepreneurs.
That's right.
Entrepreneur. That's a really hard word.
It is hard to say.
Because the activities that you do starting October 1st have a direct impact on your revenue and your results in Q1. So it's really important that we start talking about goals and planning. I know we've said this, but I just want to reiterate it right now so that we're not chasing that goal throughout next year.
Right.
So when we talk about real and stated goals, this is something that a concept that was brought to my attention. I did not make it up. It was brought to my attention several years ago, and it was really a game changer. And the folks that attended my goal planning last year really were like, oh my gosh, I hadn't really thought about the difference. So I want to talk about, and Amy, I think you're one of the ones that actually contacted me after that. And you were like, oh my gosh, that's such an interesting concept of a real goal versus a stated goal. So let me just explain, and then we can kind of talk about it a little more, what the difference is. A real goal is a SMART goal. Most of you have heard of that: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Right. So there's some real meat to it. But that's just the beginning point, because you can make some really great SMART goals that are just stated goals, right? Because the more important piece of it is the 100% commitment to the goal.
Right.
So that's not like, so here's a question I might ask. So Amy might tell me that she wants to make $100,000 next year. Okay. And I might say, all right, tell me more about that. What's important to you about that, blah, blah, blah. And then she yammers on about some reason why it's important to her. And then I say to her this question. So this is what I want you to ask yourself, because we're going to check your financial thermostat. I might say to her, all right, so if you made $90,000 next year, is that going to be a win? And if she says yes, then I'm going to keep going. Okay, so if you made $80,000 next year, would that be a win? Yes. Okay, if you made $70,000 next year, would that be a win? Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to make it under 70. Okay, so that's her financial thermostat. That's what she's actually 100% committed to doing, unless we spend some time and energy on raising that financial thermostat and really helping her understand why the 100,000 is important. Does that make sense?
It does.
So people can state goals all the time. People say all the time, I want to lose weight. I want to work out more. I want to make $1 million. I want to travel 6 months of the year. I want to, all of these different things. And a stated goal is hope, dream, fingers crossed, but you're actually willing to not hit the goal.
Right.
Whereas real goal, you have to hit the goal.
You know, I'm a little woo, but not super woo, so no offense to anybody about that. But it makes me think about that manifesting, right?
Yeah.
That says people will, and I get it, you know, I'm going to put a lot of thought and energy into this, and I'm going to manifest it. And then we go, but how? Right? Yes, absolutely. Energetically, it's important to do that. Your hopes, your dreams, your fingers crossed are really important, but what else, right? We have to have something that is more grounded than that if we're going to get to that goal.
Yeah, and I think you've got to be committed to it. Whether you believe in manifestation or not, if you don't believe it, right, like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what it comes down to is, are you willing to do the actions necessary to achieve whatever your goal is? If the answer is yes, first off, you have to understand what those actions are, which I think is a really important part of goal planning, is understanding, okay, here's my goal, then what are my priorities? What are the things that are super important for me to address in order to meet that goal? And then what are my strategies in order to do that?
Right.
If you're not breaking that down, then once again, you might have all the intention in the world to do that $100,000, to make that $100,000, and yet there's no plan, there's no activities that support what's being done. Now, if I said to you, Amy, in order for you to meet that $100,000 goal, you have to work 7 days a week and not be home for dinner with your family. Are you willing to do that? No. So that's a really important question. There's no judgment in that. It's like, I'm not willing to do what it takes if that's what it takes.
Right.
Now, if you know me, leverage is
right.
is key. So it's not going to take that. But if something was going to take that level of commitment, then you would, and if that goal was super important to you and truly a real goal, you'd say, look, if I have to do that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Or I'm going to figure out how to meet the goal in a different way. So I think that's where we get into a rub. This idea of think of a goal and then double it, and then double it, and then double it. I totally get that. I think that is a strategy personally for me and for most of my clients that paralyzes them. Right? So our strategy is push, don't paralyze. So we want people to feel expansive in their goals. I want people to constantly feel a little bit outside of their comfort zone, but I don't want them so far that they give up before they start. And really, that was just a dream. That was just like a wish, like, ooh, I hope I can do this. But I'm not really able to do it.
Yeah. I like it. That makes sense.
Cool. All right. So Amy's going to tell you a little bit, remind you again about where you can sign up for the masterclass. We are going to dive into this a little bit further. It's an hour long. We've got some really fun things. You're going to walk away with one goal next week that we're going to kind of expand upon a bit. So please join us.
Yes. So it's going to be so helpful. You're going to be able to walk away and expand on that and continue to make goals. So come to the masterclass. It is Tuesday, October 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You can sign up at the link in my bio on Instagram. You can email us. You can direct message me. Again, just me right now due to the Instagram drama. So let me know if you need any help in signing up for that, and I'm happy to help you get signed up.
Yeah, and our emails are jen@nextlevelwealthcoach.com or amy@nextlevelwealthcoach.com.
Yes.
Awesome. We cannot wait to see you on Tuesday. And just FYI, there might be a little bit of a surprise offering during that masterclass. So please show up and you'll find out more about that.
Yay. All right. Bye, guys.